On June 17, 2008, the California Supreme Court decided to legalize same-sex marriage. This right allowed Reverend Victor Anderson to construct a wedding chapel in the Castro.
I think it's a great civil right moment in California history, and I wasn't working at the time and was looking for something meaningful to do and decided that there needed to be a wedding chapel in the Castro district, so I opened one.
Reverend Anderson has performed over 50 ceremonies in his chapel. He describes his chapel as a more intimate setting than the ceremonies performed at City Hall.
At City Hall, you get a judge to marry you in a civil ceremony where you can have up to 6 guests. So a lot of people want, some people want religious text in their ceremonies or something a little bit less clinical than what the court offers you. And a lot of people want more than 6 guests. So the main difference here is that the ceremonies are fully customizable. I work with the couples to, put wording into it that they like. If there's readings they want, or poetry or books that they like, I'll add those. If there's religious passages they want, I'll put those in. You can customize the ceremony. I've had unity candle lightings, sand pouring ceremonies, a lot of the symbolic things that people like to have in weddings. You can have them here. You can have more than 6 guests. So it's really just trying to open it up to more possibilities.
Unfortunately, Reverend Anderson's services may come to an end on Election Day. Proposition 8 eliminates rights of same-sex couples to marry.
I think Proposition 8 is wrong and unfair and a little bit evil because of how the people backing it are making their argument. Proposition 8 will remove the right of same-sex couples to marry, and all it deals with is the right of same-sex couples to marry. But the people backing Proposition 8 are turning it into a battle over education and church rights, which it is not about. So it's very frustrating that the public discussion is about a lot of issues completely unrelated to whether or not men can marry men and women can marry women.
Married couple Nick and Nat shared their views on the proposition.
Decidedly against.
Yeah, completely against.
Yeah.
Lividly against would be one way to describe it for me.
I actually don't believe the state should be involved in marriage. I think civil contracts for couples are fantastic, but it doesn't have to be marriage or not. But if the state's going to be involved, it should be available for everyone. And it's just a matter of basic fairness.
Jessica and Jen explain why they think a marriage is necessary.
There's a lot more security in a marriage. I wouldn't necessarily need to get married if a civil union gave you the same rights, but it doesn't.
No 1-8! No 1-8! No 1-8! No 1-8!
No 1-8 protesters chanted the night away outside of City Hall. This couple even decided to tie the knot before the election results came in.
We really wanted to make a statement about how wrong it is to deny basic rights to people. And so we thought getting married today would be a good statement around that.
Whether or not Proposition 8 passes, couples such as this are a strong indicator that the battle for equality will still persevere. This is Lindsay Adams reporting.